So, what is culture? There are a number of definitions, but here are two key ones. So, culture can be defined as the organisational equivalent of a human's personality, or it is the taken for granted assumptions and behaviours of an organisation's members. To put it in more simpler terms, culture can be explained as the feel of an organisation or its character or personality. It's essentially the way things are done in any given setting and scenario. The reasons why an organisation has a particular type of culture is down to a multitude of influences, including the philosophy of the organisational's founders, the nature of the activities in the business and the character of the industry in which it competes, the nature of the interpersonal relationships and the employee relationships within the industry, the management style adopted, and the national or regional character of the area in which the organisational activities are located. This culture is important because it can and does affect and influence all aspects of an organisation's activities. It relates to the organisation's personality and will determine how it and its workers will behave in any given circumstance or scenario. Therefore, the culture can impact employee motivation, the attractiveness of an organisation as an employer, employee morale, productivity and efficiency, and the quality of the work and innovation and creativity. To ensure operational and strategic success, it is essential managers have significant comprehension of the culture of an organisation, both in analysing strategic position and then in implementing any type of strategy. The cultural web. One way to make sense of an organisation's culture is to use the cultural web. Here, each key element influences the paradigm of culture within an organisation. So think of the paradigm as a worldview, a way of looking at the world itself. It is expressed in the assumptions that people make and their entrenched beliefs and ideology. In this cultural web, it shows how the cultural view and standpoint of an organisation is formed from 6 key elements. They include stories. These are the narratives that people within the organisation talk to each other about and what they tell new staff and people external to the organisation. Routines are the procedures for doing things, and they are repeated on a regular basis to the extent that they are taken as the way things are done. Symbolic aspects of organisational life concern those things that symbolise something to some people. This may be the position of their office, their job title. It may also be non-tangible factors, such as forms of language used and people's working patterns. The structure of the organisation can significantly impact the working patterns of an organisation, and informal structures can also exist through interpersonal relationships that transcend these formal structures. Power structures concern where and with whom the power lies within an organisation, and control systems are defined by the activities in which performance is measured against predetermined standards and often metrics. All of these factors have a considerable and significant impact on the culture of any organisation. And please see Johnson et al.'s work in 2017 for more details, but also see pages 168 to 174 on details of cultural frames of reference.